good now. Okay. So hello to all my starlights and to those who have wandered in. Hello, my name is Tommy. And today we're going to play some more Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry, my nose is itchy. So, let's see. Everything looks good. Hello, GW. How are you? Alright, so as usual, we'll do a bit of storyline first, and then we'll get to other things. First things first. Minion roulette. Who are we gonna get? We got the Buffalo Calf again. Okay. And this is my usual screen, yes. Camp Dragon. Okay. Yep. Wait, that's the vigil. I don't need to go there. Where am I going? This way. Ah, Alpha Note. Captain Dilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Isgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. If you recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ, from him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail has come to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation has been compromised, we took the necessary steps of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There are 5 on our list, including the flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring the needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those that originate from House Forteau. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved, I guess, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Sorry. Ugh. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to the high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raubon's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flame's establishment? 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for acting being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the three grand companies, Ul'dah's was ever more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and Gridania have long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so for the Flames. Ul'dah's military was made up of desperate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raubon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the costs, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been a child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nao von Darnus's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raubon with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue with your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, I'll have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Amric, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abattoirs. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leaders has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As Commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Hitomi, as this realm's stoutest champion. 'Tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Oh, goody. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path of her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Alrighty. Back home to Gridania. And conjurers. My thanks for coming, Hitomi. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She will show us the Lotus Stand. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them now? Yeah.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
Drama.
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Jeez, he is all angry. Also, those shoulder pads are competent for something, I know it.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader, not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new Emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Alright, where to now? It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Lementians, for instance. Though Admiral Mirwib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation to have as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldons scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldon society to Legi Adeleji, for example. That is besides the point. The fact is that the people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them with something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musings. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke of the Observatorium, Captain Ilberd has further shortened his list of suspects. And by happy coincidence, the one he deems most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Hitomi. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Korthus, you may be sure I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Okay. Back to the main plaza then. Thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Listen well, the spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than the Flame Marshal Elaine Royale, Robon's second-in-command. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm has to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest-ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he informed the Grand Company, Rabban chose people based on their worth. Whence they held was of no interest. The Monetarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monetarists did not raise so much a murmur of protest when Royale was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy had some hold over the Monetarists? But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is that Royale's presence is here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Iron Flames in the absence of the Flame General. When Rabban attended the Council of the Alliance leaders, she should have remained at the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet she is here nonetheless, on some pretense. She's up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the flames, records for evidence of Royale's guilt. But if we catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely on your eyes, Scion? You have my thanks. Let us go then. Take care not to alert our quarry. Okay, he's further that way. Let me grab this quest since I'm up here. Ramu is back? Okay. What now? Well, if it isn't the Slayer of Ramu, come to see me in the flesh. How fortunate that you should happen by. I was in fact on the verge of sending a runner to track you down. We have some troubling news from the sylphs of Little Solace. It appears that the Lord of Leven walks the Twelfth Wood yet again. From what I understand, the Elder Seedseer's explanation, your last encounter with the Primal was a relatively peaceful affair. There was a battle, aye, but one for which Ramu did not begrudge your victory. Why then has he returned to the forest? 'Tis you, Corporal Mikado, whom fate has chosen to uncover the answer to that question. It seems that Frixio, the Sylph leader, would discuss the matter with you personally. Speak first to Delix and Little Solace, and she will announce your arrival to their leader. And I would also consider it a favor if you could pass along what you learned to the Scions. As I understand it, Archon Eranje is a keen scholar in the field of all matters primal. Pray take your final report to him. Okay. More primal stuff. Woo. Roll A is heading in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate with me, Scion. Oh, okay, he stopped over there. I'm like, you said go out the gate. Gosh dang it. Sorel has entered the Caroline canopy, meeting someone perchance? Or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. Iphany is her name. I shall remain here in case Royal appears. Tom Mikado, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passage and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna go to ad break. That just means I'm putting this up. And we're gonna rest until the ad is over so that no one misses any of the good stuff. Ugh. But still, yeah, we're not really stealthing. We're kind of just running around, and she can probably see us a mile away. Hmm. Okay. Ten seconds left, and then we'll be back in. All right, and we should be back. So let's get rid of this. And pop this back up. Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you're sure she did not board an airship. She did not come back out either. Where in the Seven Hills could she have gone? The roost, how could I forget? Greetings, good sir. May I interest you in some Muay tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you get my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. Here is Shinobi Doma. The woman you think has left Gradania by way of the West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes cannot be so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Thank the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talents, Royale would have disappeared without a trace. Okay, I guess the new robe isn't high enough. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Royale's example and take the ferry at West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Balloon Pier. Oh, that's right outside the Lancers Guild, okay. How the hell did she manage that? We were outside. This way, my friends. Yugiri! Your quarry makes her way for the Hawthorne Hut. If Royal is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method for communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Royale would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face of the Immortal Flame, she cannot move throughout Thanaland without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason I believe that she chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elizin are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. That it is. We need only make for Hawthorne Hut and catch Royal in the act. Okay, yes, and I am running there just so I don't miss anything. I don't know if it does have anything along the way. Probably not, but nothing's gonna attack me here anyways. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The ivy returns to the gnarls which she came, but perhaps it's all for the better. To convince someone of her standing, we will require demanding evidence against her. That could be better. What could be better than to catch her in the act where she meets with her Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Okay. Now I'm flying. Just beyond, Royal is in conversations with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An Imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it. With me! Flame Marshal Elaine Roland, you're under arrest for treason and espionage. You were followed, you bloody fool! Damnation. You're unarmed, milady, and scarcely garbed for battle, but you wish to fight. You're welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling the Twelveswood? When I last looked, that was no crime. Neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance, then. Very well. If you think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly or I shall make you wish you had. I will offer no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Even a warrior of roles of renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness of her position is untenable. Well, with the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Hitomi? So the Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall attend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of the shinobi? You have the aptitude for it, I believe, so please give it a thought. Till next time, my friend. I want to, but I'm not high enough in the rogue class. Alright, 2 more Doa. Welcome back, Atomi. Understand that Alphino has a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Elaine Royale? I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust into the authorities to uncover it. Let's speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Ice Heart's sanctum. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte in the depths of the Snow Cloak to teleport to a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the House Forteau caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall. But first we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into an established Aethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetheryte to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetheryte upon arrival. A reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Orange, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution. Which is why we've called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise. A colleague of ours who is currently en route to Ruben's Toll from Charlan? She should be arriving in 1 hour, in fact. Since you're here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Okay, so new character is coming into play. Ah, the chocobos.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar, and an authority on Aetheryte technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let us return to the Rising Stones at once, then. We have much to discuss. I'm used to saying the waking sands. But no, it's the rising stones now.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetheryte.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the Aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I've already informed Alphino of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moonbreda described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you've done on our behalf, Hitomi, and that I have faith you will return to us, as you always have. Alright. To Dragonhead. Good to see you, Tommy. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Ilbert has sent his regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Elaine Ruel and Ulda even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the ivy upon your return. I trust that, by which to mean I say, there are others waiting for us at the Aetheryte. See you, Icon. See you, Scion. Icon, Scion, whatever. There, it's ready. I'm gonna hold here because I know I have an ad popping up soon. And then once this ad is done, we'll get into it. Okay, come on. You said there was an ad coming. There it goes. Okay, so we just wait for the ad to finish off and then we'll be back into it. Oh my goodness, my eye will not stop itching. Ugh. Ugh. Again, sorry about that. Okay, waiting for this ad to be over. Maybe this will be the end of the Shiva quests. I don't know. Seems like it's a finale. Or less, or at least a leading up to it. Mm. Okay. And we are back. So let me turn this off and we shall get back into it. It worked, I think. Try tuning to the Aetheryte now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. We've done all we can, Atomi. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you survive safely, you must stop Isart before she summons Shiva. Dang it! I want to get this over with. Gosh dang it. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may be attempting to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual. And if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say of your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of Moonbreeda's experiment, but others will surely see that desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Aymeric. Oh, goody. What's the fanboy want? Madam, Sir Aymeric regrets that he could not be here in person. Ask that I read you this letter. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat. Yet, in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Hitomi Mikado, the warrior of light, saber of Eorzea. Your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you have chosen to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. May Halon bless you with good fortune and sees you safely home. Oh, goody. A hard amphitheater, great. It's just what I want. I was already having enough problems with the last one. Wait, but this is the, This is the Ifrit fight. Why do they want me to do the Ifrit fight again? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now that makes more sense. Okay, so an 8-party team. 13 minutes. Gosh, dang it. Guess I'll just sit and wait. Ugh. Dang, this would have been a good time to have an ad. Okay. 1 healer, 2 DPS. Alright. We still need 2 tanks, 1 more healer, and 2 more DPSs. Come on, peoples. I would hope not to do this with bots, but I may have to. Gosh dang. Although it didn't give me that option. But I'm sure I could. Just be a pain in the ass. The best part of Final Fantasy XIV is waiting for parties. Sorry, I'm being a bit yawny, but I guess it's good to get this over with. Then we can go towards the last bit of the intermediate, and then we can get to Heaven's Word, hopefully. I'm still hoping we'll get to Heaven's Word soon. Still waiting on people. Come on, there's got to be other people doing this quest as well, right? Okay, we're full up on healers, and we got one tank. We need another tank and 2 more DPSs. Come on, people. Come on, one more tank, 2 more DPS. Come on, people. Eh. Both the DPSs and the tanks left. And the other healer, great! I'm back down to me. Great. Okay, you know what? Oh, I can't. Gosh dang it. Why the hell not? That's what I was hearing. I'll do this for a little while longer, but if I don't get any party members soon, I'm just gonna go on with the side stuff and leave this for next time. And maybe see about getting a team in. Ugh. Because this is so fun to watch. Okay, got a DPS. Here we go again. Let's see how many we get before they all go away. Well, all right. Show me.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. Getting a bot out of here.
If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Sorry, I didn't know this was gonna keep playing.
We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Okay, that thing on the top of your head is stupid. Gosh dang it, Shiva. a Shiva. Okay. Okay. Hey, player accommodations. Nice.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause.
There is no righteous cause.
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough, I was only asking. Okay, and this is where I'm gonna leave the storyline portion. So, I guess we'll head to Gridania, and then I'll see where I need to go from there. That's right, I did unlock Dragoon. Crap, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to put up here. I did do Archer, but I still got a few more quests before I can get the next upload, or next piece of it. I guess we'll do some grinding. Okay, I guess he's off then. Let's see, what do I gotta do? Nope, incomplete. Goblin Hunt, great. That's the one I couldn't find. Okay. Back to East Shroud then. Oh, that's right, I have a quest in East Shroud, don't I? Oh, that's right, Ramu. Well, I'm not doing that now. Oh, that's right. I knew he was going to go away soon. I'm missing my chocobo. Okay. Up ad break, great. Oh well. That in there. We'll get the ad break out of the way, and then I guess I'll run around see if I can find these freaking goblins. I don't know where they could be hiding. But I swear, once I find the one I need, then I'm gonna be near about done with this quest. Actually, I think a goblin's the last thing I need. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We should be coming to the end of the ad. There we go. And we are back into it. Oh. Almost forgot to turn it back to my chat. Okay. Let's see. So where is the honey yard? It's up ahead to the left, okay? Okay, now I'm in the honey yard. Bunch of vultures, bunch of swarms, tree slugs. Full flower comb. Back in the honey yard, okay. Okay, and this is the bramble patch. Okay, now we're back to the 9 ivies. Where the heck are these freaking goblins? Oh. Herp derp. Maybe if I went a little bit more to the left, I would have seen one. Okay, that one's done. Now, East Shroud, 9 Ivies, the Fairy Fungar. Then the Raptor Poacher. Fairy Fungar first. 9 Ivies, which is right down this way. So, where are the Fairy Fungar? Ba-doop-ba-doop. Okay, yeah, that leads to another area. Aha, the Fairy Fungars. Here we go. Four of them, okay. One more. Come here. Alright, now next is the Raptor Poacher. That should be where all the other poachers are. Somewhere in here. That's a little solace. I don't need to be going up there. Actually... like the goblins, they may just be hiding in plain sight, and I can't see them. Let's bring it down to at least 70, because that was too loud in my ears. I couldn't even hear anything. Okay. That's getting too close to the little solace. Oh, gosh dang it, where are these poachers? Actually, it did say this area, right? East Shroud, yeah, 9 Ivies. South Shroud, Upper Path. See, the South Shroud, I think, has more poachers. That might be the Crow Claw. I think I'm out of the 9 Ivies. I think I'm... Yeah, I'm all the way back up here. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go the South Shroud. South Shroud. Ugh. And see if maybe these raptor poachers are also with the Coral Claws. Oh. You ever love met? Gosh dang it, I always get confused. Silent Arbor? No, Upper Path is what I need. So that's the other side. Here's the stags. What do I need? The does? Yeah. course. Asshole. Aha, there they are. Okay, I need to do 4 of those. Okay. Next one. One more. Okay, now that I got that. Let me go back to where those red bellies were, because I think that's about where the poachers like to hang out. Stupid cat traps. Leave me alone. Okay, here's a bunch of red bellies. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, that's the other spot that there are red bellies. I need the one next to Quarry Mill, I think. Okay, that one is telling me it's dangerous. Dark Eft. Okay. Up. I'm at Camp Tranquil. Oh, shit, that's a 30. Fuck off, all of you. I'm gonna die. Freaking condors. Back to Quarry Mill. Ugh. What the fuck? I'm in a sanctuary. We're under attack here, Karu. Okay, there should be a camp of... Yeah, there's the red bellies. The poachers should be nearby. More red bellies. This is the apple orchard. I guess let's go back to East Shroud and maybe I can find him. Thank you. Raptor poacher, okay. Son of a gun. This thing is gonna take forever, isn't it? What are you doing? I swear if they're over by the freaking vultures again. The goblins were over here, so why not? Okay, maybe a bit down. Yeah, I think it was below this. Okay, there's the goblin camp. All goblins, okay. And I was just around this area. Okay. Those are the goblins again. All goblins. Okay, ads again. Actually, while this ad's rolling, let me see if I can find out. Okay, so I went in the wrong direction. Okay. You see, ad is about to end in up. And then we're gonna go find these poachers and clear out this thing. Okay, we should be back. So let's head back. Because we need to go down. Okay, so we need to go down this way. There they are. Three of them? Great. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get away from them. And I've unlocked the next difficulty rank. So let's see what my next one is. Stone shells! Oh, fun! Upper Lenosia Oakwood. I don't remember where we found those. Oh, that's right, it's off to the side. It's not with the main. So, Upper Lenosia. That's right, Oakwood is on the other side. The left. Okay, so if I go this way. Okay, yeah, I'm getting close. Okay, so we're in Oakwood. And there they are. Okay. Down we go, coward. Five? Okay. One more. Okay, next one, diseased tree ant in the bramble patch. Okay, back to East Route. Okay, but head straight up. Oop. Into the bramble patch we go. Oh, nope. Five again? Jeez. What is with the number 5? Okay then, freaking boars up high. Alrighty, now I got the treants out of the way. Log, oh goody. Upper Lenosia, Oakwood, Footfalls. Okay, let's go to Upper Lenosia, Oakwood again. Honestly, the best thing to do would be to go to Western Lenosia. I'll just go upper and then I'll fly over. Once I get over there, I'll see where the connection is. Yeah. Oh, that freaking fade again. Gosh dang it. Alright. Western Lenosia, Skull Valley. So, yeah, right on top of Aleport? Yeah, okay. Great. Oh, kobolds are part of my challenge. Okay. I'm looking for the frickin' Yarzons. That's freaking kobolds. Ah, there we go. Two of them, okay. Okay, that part is done. What else do I have in Upper Laodicea? That's Western Thonland, South Shroud, East Shroud, South, North, East. Wait, I thought that the... That's odd. I guess maybe they're on my list if I did the, others? Okay, so nothing else for Upper Lenosia. Let's go to Western Thanaland and start there. And in Western Thanaland, I'm looking for the Yarzon scavenger near the footfalls. Which is... The footfalls, okay. So out the Sunset Gate. Okay. Say it's in here, but where? Okay, you're in a rare spot for a quest. Oh. But you're not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna start looking this up every time because this is getting bananas. Actually, hang on. Okay, let's see. Rank 3. Imperial Outpost, Cape Westwind. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find that. Okay, so it's up higher. Didn't know that was also considered the footfalls, but okay. There they are. Okay. Oh, this place looks lovely. Okay, that portion is done. Now, is there anything else other in West Thonalon that I'm looking for? Nope. Okay, next one is South Shroud Upper Hills, the Overgrown Offspring. Okay. I just forgot what I said. South Shroud. Other passes. Okay. Here they are. Two more. Only two? Okay. Okay. Thousand miles of Roto Rock. Okay. Now, Let's see. South Shroud. Anything else in South Shroud? Yes, the red belly sharp eyes. Okay. Okay, so we need to find the red bellies. Just go back to Quarry Mill because they're right outside of Quarry Mill. Okay. I need to do 5 of those sharp eyes? Great. Let me heal up first, and then I'll go check the other campsite over there to see if I have another one. Look out. Another ad? I thought we just had one. Jeez. I guess I was too busy looking around for stuff. Oh well. Eh. Tea is good for the throat. Stretch a stretch. Yeah. Always gotta stretch every once in a while. And get the back out of the shrimp position. Okay. And there we go. So we'll get back into it. Hopefully I can find more of these stupid sharpshooters. Or sharp eyes, whatever they're called. Look out, Larcener. Was there only one sharpshooter in this whole entire thing? There's one. What'd I do to you, Water Sprite? Two more. Great. Aha, there you are. All right, I think I have one more left. Is that right? Yes, I need one more. Then I'll call it, and I'll go do my, my ascending quests. Look out. Look out, look out. Okay, I'll go on the other side and get him so I don't agitate anything. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, now that's done. We're going to teleport back to Gridania and do our next mission. think that's some form of megalovania? I don't know. Oh, this ought to be fun. It's called Homecoming. Hitomi, I had hoped you would come. You may be able to help. I am concerned about Lei and Savar. They showed signs of losing perspective, and, well, mayhap at best you see for yourself. I cannot help but feel that both would benefit from your counsel. Consider this a personal request, Hitomi. Oh, God, did Luane send you to pester me, by any chance? This is hardly her concern, and it's most definitely not yours. If you must know, I have decided to leave the guild. I mean to track down Puamajuk and finish what we started. The God's Quiver and Wood Whalers seem content to ignore our warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I've already made that mistake once, and it cost me my place in the God's Quiver. The foolish young sentry whom I once spoke, he was me. We had her, Hitomi. There was no escape. But then she began to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked at me straight in the eye and begged. And I blinked. I failed to see through the most elementary ruse. I failed Gridania and the God's Quiver. And while that may never be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim a measure of honor by stopping her. But a wanderer like you would not understand what it means to betray your people. Worry not, I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information until I am certain of Majuk's whereabouts. Make no mistake, though, it is only a matter of time. Now run along, will you? Oh, and if you're so concerned about your fellow guildmates, you should attend to the moping Majuk. Mikote. The sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me. Oh, it's you. Tell me, Hitomi, do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you could go back? Mine was just another poor village in the Twelveswood. The fields were more stone than soil, and merchants hardly ever bothered to visit. We didn't have a lot, but we didn't need it. And then the calamity came. I remember running, and the screams. It was so loud, Hitomi, so unbearably loud. And then I was here, in a strange city, surrounded by more people than I'd ever seen. And I didn't know any of them. But I knew how to hunt. I was always good at hunting. Hitomi, and the guild gave me a place to get better. At least I thought I had gotten better. Wapajuk. She was so much more... I've been thinking, Hitomi, that maybe this is a sign. Maybe Slavar is right, and this guild, this city, is no place for an outsider like me. So I decided to leave. I'm glad to have known you, Hitomi, even if it was only for a short while. Forgive me if this is too selfish a request, but before I go, I'd like to meet you one last time. Alone in South Shroud, these Gridanians would not understand. Okay, to South Shroud we go. No, don't hurt her. And here I was thinking you'd might accept my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting her, though. 'Tis rude to presume, Missy, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not her fault, it's mine. I invited her. She's a member of the Archers Guild like me, and she's not Gridanian. Ah, I do begin to call her face. I knows how to hold a bow, that one. Well, she ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. No, it's not like that. I want to say goodbye. Tell me, ever since I met Pois, I've been at a loss, but I realize now my place isn't in the guild with Gridanians. They'll never accept me. This is where I belong with my people. Carry on our traditions, our archery, not Gridanians. It's all I have left, Hitomi, so I'm going with Pois. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Lucine or Sylvar. Really? What to do, what to do. Why not? The hells I won't. Tell me. Had a feeling she might be harboring a few niggling objections. Worry not, sister. Put an arrow in her. No! Ain't no love lost twixt ye and the guild, is there? Then what's the problem with feathering a bloody venturer? No bugger'll miss her. I'll miss her all right, so just stop. Dear me, and I had such high hopes for you, Miss Alpo. Waste of bloody time. A keeper that's lost her nerves about as much as used to me as a glass bow. But there's no sport in killing captured prey. I better not see neither of you again, because if I do, I'll show you what happens to prey that's daft enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. How do you do it, Hitomi? How do you live in this place with these people? And why do you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them, Hitomi? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far so quickly. Maybe you've even surpassed me. I'll have to know how you've done it. I have to know what it is that I'm doing wrong. There's only one way I can think to find out. Meet me at the Bannock. Okay, where the heck is the Bannock? Bit branch, okay. Oh. Shall we begin, Hitomi? 29, I'm only 25. Then defend yourself. Show me what these people have taught you. Okay, fight against her. Hey, no fair calling pets. One down. There we go. Now back to you, little miss. There we go. It's so simple. You've opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's faults. You've accepted their teaching and taken them to heart, even Silvar. For all his bigotry, wishes only to preserve his traditions. I lost sight of everyone else's struggle and become obsessed with my own. I was so afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them or dishonor their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees the wider world and is willing to show me how blinkered I have become. As archers, we train our eyes and minds to be unforgiving, to defy an attempt at concealment and discern the naked truth. It is little wonder, then, that I have neglected to look inside myself until now. Though unquestionably worthwhile, I have found the experience rather excruciating. Thank you, Hitomi. I know now that I belonged at the guild, together with you and Lucien. And yes, even that bloody Wildwood. Gods help me, I think I might actually miss him. Alright, back to the guild. Welcome home, Hitomi. You not say a word. One look in Leia's eyes was enough. Thank you for turning her to us. When we focus on a single goal and pursue it with a passion and fervor, it becomes easy to lose sight of what else lies before us. With your skill and vision, Hitomi, you can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves and remember their comrades. Hope I can count on your support in the future. Oh, doesn't this look great? Amazing armor, Hitomi! Oh my goodness. No, we're finding something else. Gosh dang it, are these really the best I have? I don't want to wear these. There, at least that's better. Oh, he's still here. Alrighty. So, it is about time because it's almost 11 and I've been going for about 3 hours, so we're gonna end it off here. Let's see. We'll head over to here. And let's see who's on right now. As always, if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Oh, EOS is back on. Alright, let's go ahead and raid EOS. Alright, so thank you all very much for coming in. Tomorrow I will be playing Sunhaven with Minty. About 8:30-ish, just because I like to be a little bit longer on Saturdays, and it's just nicer for all of us. So, I hope to see you all then. Bye-bye!